special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And able to get this out to the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And some strong running. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
And it's third down.
From the gun, McDermott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
McDermott.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun, McDermott. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. And a Bengal first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a handoff looking right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
His kick is good.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Finney. Got him in over the middle. It's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finney. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 17 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
The middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, Finney firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
to throw on 2nd down. Finney. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Finney, the quick slant cut. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
The kicker on.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Number 30.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDermott. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yards.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
McDermott.
A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. 42 yards.
On the play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDermott, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Number 87.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
3rd down.
from the gun on third down. McDermott. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
From 10 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much a margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum down.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Finney. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
At the 29-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Right, 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
2-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
So we've hit. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
All time.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They start the second half here with Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Side here, and that's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. On the ground, this is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finney, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Williams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave them the score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. McDermott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Number 82.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And he knocks it through. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 4th and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, Finney. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Number 86.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Finney. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
1st and goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Finney. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
So now the Bengals down 27-21. A little over 80 ticks to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. He's back to throw, and that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now it's the Cowboys' turn, trailing by a point, 26 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The pass intended for number 86.
2nd and and 10 now from the 27.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for number 86.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Down and 10.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. From the gun, Finney. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from long, very long range. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati. Either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because